need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Lou Gillum in the Blue Room. Your forecast for today is going to be partly cloudy. Got a chance of showers, maybe thunderstorms. Highs around 80 degrees. Partly cloudy tonight. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Lows around 50. Tomorrow, cooler. Cloudy, scattered showers. Highs around 65. Cloudy overnight. Scattered showers, thunderstorms. Lows around 45. Saturday, cloudy, showers, thunderstorms. Highs around 60. Partly cloudy overnight. Lows around 45. And Easter Sunday morning, partly cloudy. Chance of showers. Highs around 60. That's your forecast. 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
I say pip pip chitty-o, broadcasting live from London this morning. It is the Tracy and Todd show here at WCAB. Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning, Todd.
How are you today? You had your cup of tea?
I did. No, I actually had a cup of coffee.
See, there went our whole English routine. You're
Sorry.
supposed to be drinking tea.
Oh.
Top of the morning to you. Well, actually, that's more Irish.
Yeah. Top of the... Well, I'm not sure.
We don't know.
We're,
Everything going good this morning so far, Tracy?
So far, it's Thursday, and we're just hopping right along.
Looks like we're going to be headed for some rain today. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers today. Chance of precipitation. Well, I mean, it's only 90%.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, we're in that 10% that won't get any rain, right?
We're gonna be on the bright side. We're gonna look on the bright side.
We're currently sitting at 66 degrees. As always, welcome to the morning show here with Todd and Tracy, where we cover all things Rutherford. Thanks to Cameron Chris for cutting the intro for us. He was here over the weekend and helped us with that. So thanks, Cameron. I saw him on a video. Yeah, he did a video for ICC, the weather over there.
Oh, he does a really good job.
That's right.
He's a
Bill
good kid.
O'Reilly, here we come. Doesn't look like Bill's in the building this morning. Bill wasn't there, not on anything that I see. Oh, well. We'll just have to skip Bill O'Reilly this morning.
He's sleeping in.
Yeah, no Bill O'Reilly there. So anyway, usually does it at, is that right? 8 or 10 after? I was thinking it was 8 after. Maybe it's not 8 after. Maybe I got it wrong. Yeah, we'll just have to.
Bill can't tell Tom.
We can't tell Tom.
We'll blame it on Bill.
It was 10 after, I do believe. Yep. So we'll go back to Bill O'Reilly. How's that? Anyway, we got a great show coming up for you this morning. And we'll just see how things go as we go down the road this morning. Going to check in with our good friend Earl Pitts toward the end of the show this morning.
Okay.
Earl's out there just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's funny. He's a good guy. Who else we got? Regular call-around reporters this morning.
We got our call-around people.
Call-around report, all our points around the county. First stop will be the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and we'll get to them after we get to the Bill O'Reilly show. For some reason, I thought that was 8 after. I looked up there and I seen 7:08, but it's been a long week.
It has been. It's okay. It'll be another day.
That's right. Oh, it's been a long week. Anyway, Bill O'Reilly show is coming up. His morning update, heard daily right here on All Things Rutherford. And we'll go to him in just a few moments. You're listening to us right here at WCAB FM 100.9, AM 590, Rutherford.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first. Hey, DirecTV viewers, Bill O'Reilly here, inviting you to watch the No Spin News on the First TV, weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern. The challenges facing our nation are only getting worse. The corporate media feeds you biased reporting every day. The pundits parade around trying to score cheap shots while big tech silences people. All of that stops now with me, Bill O'Reilly, and the No Spin News on the First TV, weeknights 8 p.m., DirecTV channel 347. On this Thursday, a few things are clear about the Trump indictment. First, after his press conference, I think it's fair to say that Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg is not exactly Elliot Ness or even Barney Fife. His entire case rests on the assertion that Donald Trump used illegal business practices to cover up or commit a greater crime. But what crime? Bragg told reporters he doesn't have to say. Oh, it's instructive to put Alvin Bragg in the TV show Law and Order: Criminal Intent. The fearless lawman is convinced that an alleged dalliance between Mr. Trump and an actress named Stormy Daniels, which occurred in 2006, is the basis of 34 felonies in 2023. Wow. Think about it. 10 years after the interlude supposedly occurred, Miss Stormy shows up with a lawyer demanding money. Why? Because it's 2 weeks before the election of 2016. If Daniels had not brought the lawyer, who's now in prison, she could have been charged with alleged extortion. And another woman went to the National Enquirer wanting money for a story about Trump. These are the people Alvin Bragg is basing his case on. The hapless DA has to know that intent to violate the law has to be established in order to convict Donald Trump. Surely, the former president's lawyers will say money changed hands to avoid family embarrassment. That happens in litigation every minute of the day. So this case is weak. Now this. If you are a timeshare owner, you're probably upset that your yearly dues continue to increase. Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and done in a specific time frame. They're the only company you can trust, having helped more than 18,000 owners legally and permanently get out. So please call Lone Star Transfer 855-551-7066 or visit LoneStarTransfer.com. That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
Thanks, Bill O'Reilly, for that update this morning. 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. Here's the death announcements that we have in house for today. Dale Scoggins passed away April the 3rd. Funeral services will be held today at 2:30 at the Round Hill Baptist Church. Crow's Mortuary crematory services serving the family of Dale Scoggins. Dazel Irvin Holland, age 85, of Spindale, passed away Tuesday at Accordius Health in Rutherford. Family will receive friends from 11 until 12 tomorrow at McMahon's Funeral Home. Memorial service will be held at 12 p.m. Tomorrow. McMahon's Funeral Home crematory services in charge of the arrangements for Dazel Holland. Walter Leonard Burke of Bostic passed away Tuesday. Visitation will be from 5 until 7 p.m. Friday at the Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Funeral services will be conducted 2 p.m. Saturday at the Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. The Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements for Walter Leonard Burke. James Edward Jed Doggett, age 59, of Lake Lure, passed away March the 1st. Family will receive friends 10 a.m. Saturday, May the 6th. McMahon's Funeral Home. Celebration of life will be held at McMahon's on Saturday, May the 6th at 11 a.m. McMahon's Funeral Home and cremation services in charge of the arrangements for James Edward Jed Doggett. 14 minutes after 7 o'clock, it's time now for Dakota Livesay, Chronicles of the Old West.
Marquis de Moray came to the Dakota Territory with today's equivalent of $52 million. His idea was to build a packing plant in the Dakota Territory and ship processed meat back east. Things were going well for him until he got in a shootout and ended up in jail on murder charges. There was another cattleman in the Dakotas named Theodore Roosevelt. Earlier, Roosevelt had brought cattle to de Moray, and de Moray wouldn't honor the agreed-upon price. As Roosevelt left, he was heard to say that he didn't care for de Moray, but feels sorry for his wife. While DeMaury was in jail, stories circulated about the quarrel between he and Roosevelt. DeMaury, wanting favorable press, wrote Roosevelt a letter with threatening tones. Although DeMaury had a reputation as a duelist, Roosevelt responded that he was ever ready to hold himself accountable. Although acquitted, DeMaury's problems were mounting up. The cattle weren't arriving fast enough to keep his packing houses busy. Seeing another business opportunity, he bought 4 coaches and started a 215-mile stage route between Medora and Deadwood, hoping to get a government mail contract. But when things go bad, they really go bad. He had to close his packing plant. He never got the mail contract, and he sold his coaches to Buffalo Bill Cody. On October of 1886, a broke Marquis de Moray locked the doors of his 26-room mansion and returned to France. That mansion stands today furnished just as it was when de Moray left. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
My whole identity had been wrapped up in being a soldier. To have that so violently ripped from me when I was wounded, I was lost for a very long time. When Wounded Warrior Project came into my life, being around the other warriors, people that had similar experiences that I did, it was a game changer for me. Having King join the group, that was the beginning of a really good friendship. It's a good time.
I first heard about Wounded Warrior Project through CQ. And at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I qualify. But having been a part of it, it's kind of taught me that it's not just the wounds that you can see, but it's those that you can't.
When you do something like a peer support group with Wounded Warrior Project and come together from different walks of life, man, the growth is incredible. If not for Wounded Warrior Project, I really don't think that I'd be here today.
See how we help warriors combat stigma at woundedwarriorproject.org/combat stigma.
17 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. We get started with our Thursday morning call around report. Sergeant King with us this morning. Sergeant, good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. What do you have on the report for us?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 118 calls for service. There were 10 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 179 people incarcerated. On our incident reports, a Wavy Wallace from Lower Switchback Road in Union Mills reported damage to personal property. That's all for the incident reports. On our arrest reports, Jonathan Wellman from Deerview Drive in Rutherford was served with a child support warrant, received a $554.45 cash bond. Jonathan Reese from Proctor School Road in Mooresboro was served with a warrant for injury to real property, received a $500 secured bond. Julian Miller from Golden Oaks Lane in Ellenboro was served with 2 counts of failure to appear on felony and received a $85,000 secured bond. Douglas Hip from Hudlow Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear on felony, received a $5,000 secured bond. Elena Rodriguez Fisher from Buck Collins Road in Forest City was arrested and charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, simple possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance, felony possession of a Schedule 2 controlled substance, and possession of methamphetamine. Received a $2,500 secured bond. Mary Good from Leonard Lane in Ellenboro was served with 2 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor and received a $500 secured bond. Nathan Guffey from Proctor School Road in Mooresboro was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $2,500 secured bond. Angela Scruggs from Victoria Drive in Ellenboro was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and second-degree trespass, received a $500 secured bond. Anthony Melendrez from Smith Grove Road in Forest City was served with 2 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor, received an $850 secured bond. Zachary Green from Pin Oak Manor Lane in Rutherford was served with failure to appear on felony and also assault on a female and communicating threats, received a $10,000 secured bond. Brandon Wall from North Logan Street in Gaffney served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor and failure to appear on felony, received a $34,000 secured bond. Sarah Evans from Bimini Road in Lawndale was arrested and charged with possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver marijuana and possession of marijuana paraphernalia, received a $5,000 secured bond. George Wingo from Hardin Store Road in Rutherford was served with a warrant for second-degree trespass, received a written promise to appear in court. And a Kimberly McKinney from Austin Drive in Marion was served with a warrant for breaking and entering and larceny after breaking and entering, and received a $10,000 secured bond. And that's all I got for today.
Sounds like y'all were awful busy the last 24
I'm not
hours.
sure if the jail tricked me or not. They said 10 arrests, and I think that was more than 10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Your numbers ain't adding up there. So,
Y'all need to purchase more handcuffs.
Sergeant King, have a good day, and we'll talk to you again next time.
I appreciate
Thanks.
it. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye. Sergeant King with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. I love that name, Wavy Wallace.
Wavy Wallace.
That was cool. That's a neat name. You ever come across people with neat names?
Yes.
I went to school with two sisters, London and Brooklyn Bridges.
Oh, that's
London Bridges,
creative,
Brooklyn
ain't it?
I knew an Emerald and Jade Green.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. 22 minutes after 7 o'clock, going to 911 Communications Center after this.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286 2304.
22 minutes after 7 o'clock. Tina with us from 911 Communications Center. Tina, good morning.
Good morning.
What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 296 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 60 for EMS, 118 for Sheriff's Office, 50 for Forest City, 21 for Rutherford, 2 for Lake Lure, and 19 for Spindale. And under fire calls, we had Hudlow respond to a structure fire with Spindale, Rutherford, and Forest City assisted. We had SDO respond to a motor vehicle accident. We had Union Mills respond to a motor vehicle accident, and that's all we've had.
Tina, thanks so much for that report. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Tina with that report from 911 Communications Center this morning. Tracy, got any big plans coming up for the weekend? I know it's not Friday yet, but we can always plan ahead. Easter. I did
Easter's
forget
this
about
weekend,
that.
yes.
We're going to be cooking. I'll be out on the Blackstone Grill outside of Danieltown Baptist Church, and I'll be cooking up breakfast for the congregation Sunday
That's
morning.
wonderful. I think we're going to have a big family get-together on Sunday, and we're going to have a big Easter egg hunt for all the kids. And
Is Kentucky coming down?
no.
Gosh. What is up with him? Kentucky, you're going to have to ride. We're going to have to rename him North Carolina. 24 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to Ruby Taylor after these words.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
24 minutes after 7 o'clock. Ruby Taylor in the Shiloh, Danieltown, Oakland Fire District. Ruby, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
What do you have on the report for us, Ruby?
The fire department had one call, and that was to a vehicle accident. And on my birthday calendar, I got Max Hambrick and Brittany Marr having birthdays, and hope they have a nice day. And the signs are in the heart today and tomorrow, and that's all I got, Todd.
Ruby, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
May just have to move. I don't. You know what? I didn't even have my microphone on. We're going to do that again. The Orville Auction Company conducting a unique auction coming up on Saturday, April 8th at 10 a.m. This auction is for a house donated to the fire department by the zinc plant. Auction is for the house only, not the lot on which it sits. House must be moved and lot cleaned up. The house will sell for cash, not contingent upon financing. A cleanup deposit will be required at purchase and be fully refunded upon satisfactory cleanup. Air conditioner unit goes with the house. House is 2,000 plus or heated square foot. Garage is 600 plus square foot. Be there early Saturday, April 8th at 10 a.m., 508 Hicks Grove Road. My microphone was not on the first time I read that entire thing out.
Oh, well, that was good practice.
I'm getting back into the swing of things here.
It takes a day or so.
Been away from this for a little bit, and I've lost my practice. We're going to check in next with, we're going up to Chris Melton. He's in the Chimney Rock Fire District. We'll go there next.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
7:27 on this Thursday morning. We're looking at 66 degrees outside, cloudy skies, and we're heading up to Chimney Rock with Chris Melton. Chimney Rock, Bills Creek area up in that way. Good morning, Chris. How are you, sir?
Good. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, if I remember to hit those two little green buttons that let me broadcast instead of just talking to Tracy.
Well, that's okay. I'll remind you.
That's
How about
right.
that?
Good company.
Chris, what do you got for us this morning?
Well, Lake Lure and Fairfield ran a medical call yesterday evening, and Bills Creek ran one yesterday morning.
There still is a curvy road. If you go up through Lake Lure, up through the little town there, Bat Cave, and then up through Girton.
Girton?
Yeah, there's a town called Girton.
I've
You
never
actually
heard
go
of
to the
that.
top of a hill, and you kind of go back and forth down that hill.
Yeah.
And my grandmother swore to me one time that her brother hitchhiked 7 times the same car running down the hill because they would have to go past. Well, he could take a shortcut through the woods. And he hitchhiked with the same car 7 times, and they never did pick him up. But they seen him 7 times.
I'm still trying to figure out Girton. I've never heard of this.
You have to go
I'm still
past
stuck on that name.
Girton's up that way. Go to the big town of Girton. You won't regret it. Oh, going over to Deverne Upton over in Bostic.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
7:30 on this Thursday morning, Deverne Upton. Are you going to sing with me? I guess not.
Come on, Deverne, break loose.
Break loose. Good morning to you.
Oh, that's good.
There you go. If you can't be anything else today, you can always be kind.
Yes.
That's right.
Deverne, what's going over in Bostic?
Well, over here in Bostic this morning, we have a temperature of 67 degrees. Fire department had no calls, but they will have some training classes tonight at the fire department. Washburn's Outreach is giving food boxes out today off of Piney Church Road from 9 to 12:30. If you need a box, go by and get you one. Easter baskets will be given out Saturday from 8 to 10 at Faith Baptist Church there in Forest City. Pastor Brian Melton invites bring your grandkids out, your kids. And the Blessed Box is located there in Bostic on Depot Street. Leave a blessing or take a blessing. And don't forget to go by Bostic Florist and get you Easter arrangements or Lily, and hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, I hope you do the same, and we'll talk to you again on tomorrow, Friday. Yeah.
Good Friday.
Okay.
Have a good day. Thanks.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Literally is Good Friday.
It literally is Good
It
Friday.
literally is. Tomorrow is Good Friday.
Tomorrow is a Good Friday. What's the peace lily? Is that what the Easter flower is? It seems
I don't
like
know. I'm
it.
going to have to research that and get back with you on that one.
I would
But
think
it
more
seems like it would be.
I would think more the dogwood tree, but could be
Yeah.
wrong. Seems like dogwoods bloom about this time every year.
Yeah, dogwood represents Easter.
Yep, those are neat. Those are neat. 32 minutes after 7 o'clock, or if you want to say 28 minutes till 8, whichever. You're here in the Blue Room with Todd and Tracy in the morning, and we're doing a call-around report. We just spoke with DeVern Upton, and we'll check in with Robbie Samuel over in Mount Vernon.
Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. And Wayne's will be serving breakfast for supper the first of each month. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
You know, sometimes I'm sitting at work at the help desk, and people will call, "Good morning. Thank you for calling the help desk. My name is Todd. How can I help you?" And I had one woman that she was like, "Oh, I thought this was your voicemail." I was like, "No, it's actually me." Oh, okay. Then I solve a problem, and we're good to go. Robbie Samuel, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
You ever disguise your voice to sound like somebody else?
Well, yeah, I have.
Legally that you can talk about. I'm sorry. I should have said that. Legally that you can talk about.
Yeah, I can.
Robbie says, I'm not going there. Just stop.
Oh, I love it when those scammers call me. Oh, man, I'll break out some crazy voices on them, and I'll have them in all kind of crazy situations. And people ask, why do you do that? I said, look, if I keep them on the phone for 5 minutes, that's 5 minutes they're not scamming somebody else.
That's exactly right.
So I try to get them mad. They'll start cussing at me. They'll get so mad at me. I don't care.
That's when it's the best times, when they start cussing at you like that. You know, you struck a nerve.
That's when you start witnessing to them.
That's right. Oh, Lord.
Robbie has things over in Mount Vernon this morning.
Well, so far the morning's pretty good. Yesterday morning, Hudlow got dispatched to a structure fire right there on Whiteside Road, and Rutherford and Spindale and Far City assisted them with that. And but other than that, everything's moving right along. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Hopefully it'll be a little quieter for the fire departments today. And like I said, tomorrow's Friday, so it's almost here. We can see it, can't we?
Oh, yes.
That's right, getting closer and closer.
That's right. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Won't mess too many plans up for folks, but if it does, it'll be all right. The sun will come out eventually.
That's exactly right. The sun will come out tomorrow.
That's right.
That's right. That's exactly right. But
from an old movie I used to watch back in the early 90s, it was a movie called The Crow, and the guy that played the Crow, Brandon Lee, his saying was, "It can't rain all the time."
That's right.
Sometimes it feels like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
It does.
I can remember earlier this year, there was a time it started raining in in November, and it didn't stop till like February. Seemed like it rained
That's
all
depressing.
the
Okay, let's move on. That's depressing.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, on my end, it's pretty quiet. So hopefully, like I said, I do want to remind everybody that Fab Fest is tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. on Central Street in Rutherford. So anybody, maybe it won't rain it out. It may have a good potential to rain it out tomorrow. But if they do, I'll try to remind everybody or announce it. And folks can watch the Rutherford Facebook page too. They put a lot of stuff on there, and that we'll announce it whether they're going to do it or not. But
are they going to close the streets off for this?
They just do Central Street. It's just that one part of the street, and it's on the back side of Main Street, where if anybody's familiar with Flyboys. So
yep.
But yep, it'll be just that short portion, and then they'll have, of course, Main Street Park will be open for folks to fellowship and eat and find some good food and listen to some music.
Well, hopefully we'll cross our fingers and it doesn't rain, because that sounds like a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like that's a
For
lot of
us to
fun.
start. Yeah.
Well, all right, Robbie, thanks so much for the report. And hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
All right, you do as well, and y'all have a good day.
All right, thanks, Robbie.
Bye-bye.
That sounds like a good deal. We got Fab Fest going on.
Yeah, I like that. Fab Fest.
Up there this weekend, Fab Fest. Well, folks, if you've never been over to Washburn store, let me tell you, you are missing a treat. Not only is it the oldest store in the United States of America, as far as I know, I'm gonna say that because I believe it is. Garden seeds and flower seeds are now available. They have pointer overalls, garden hats, still got the stick candy and those other old-fashioned candies. I'm talking about like root beer and licorice and horehound candy. Can't beat that. Also got some local honey, old-fashioned toys. They've got the John Deere toy tractors, toys for boys and girls, old-timey board games, Lincoln Logs. I have not seen a Lincoln Log set in a long time. Tinker Toys, I had all that when I was a kid. Pop guns are made right here in North Carolina. Also carry lamps, cornmeal, molasses, jams, jellies, you name it. It's the oldest family-owned and operated retail store in North Carolina. I say the United States. Located on the Bostic Sunshine Highway over in Bostic.
And I was over there a couple of weeks ago, and they try to keep everything. That store, I think, dates back to 1831. I think that's when it opened. They try to keep everything, for that period.
Original.
Yeah, it's really, if not anything, just go in the building and see it. It's wonderful. I love Ann and her mama Catherine and Casey that works over there.
That's right. Stop in and visit with Ann, Catherine, and Casey. Yeah. It's like taking a way back through time.
It is, and they have all kind of pictures of the county, of what it looked like then. It's amazing. If you love history, you'll love that.
Oh, yeah. Give them a call at 245-4124. They're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 until 4:30. Saturday, 9:30 until 3. They're closed Wednesday and Sunday. That's Washburn Store, Bostic Sunshine Highway in Bostic.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Sue Price over in Bostic. Good morning. Sunshine, Cherry Mountain. That's right. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
That's close enough, though. That's in the same general area over that way.
Yeah, Bostic covers a lot of territory.
That's right. It's like Mooresboro. Mooresboro covers a lot of territory. That's crazy.
Used to be when I was running the florist out there. Sometimes the truck driver would come in. One come in one morning and said, "Where is the Milliken plant around here in Bostic?" I said, "Well, you just keep going on this road till you come to the end of it and turn right and go down there a little piece and you'll find it."
That's right.
It's out in the country. It's not here in town.
You're almost there. Keep driving.
Bostic covers a lot of territory. But anyway, I'm like the rest. I don't have a lot to report this morning. Don't have any birthdays or anniversaries on either one of my calendars. This is not a good month for birthdays and anniversaries. They're sort of scarce. But in my announcements, the Fairview Baptist Church will be having the Easter sunrise service. Starts at 6:30, and then they'll have fellowship and breakfast after the service. And Duckins Creek Church will be having the Easter sunrise service. Theirs starts at 7:30, and they'll be having donuts and coffee and juice following the service. And so far, that's the only announcement I've had come in. It's just quiet and calm and looking for a good day, and I hope you and Tracy's going to have one.
All right. Sue, thanks so much for that report.
Thank you,
Talk to
Sue.
you again another day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, and we'll check in up in Shingle Hollow with Tina White next.
You can enjoy. Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. And Wayne's will be serving breakfast for supper the first of each month. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service. So stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395.
Good morning.
Good morning, open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
7:42. Good morning, Tina. How are you?
I'm doing great this morning. On this Monday, Thursday, it is 65 degrees here in Sheila Holland, and I'm looking out the window at the pretty blooms all over everything, and my eyes were mattered shut this morning.
Oh, no, that don't sound good. That sounds viral.
No, it's allergies.
Oh, yes.
The pollen, they get to me when I'm outside.
Mine too. Honeysuckle's my problem. When honeysuckle starts blooming, oh, Lord, give me the Benadryl.
If I take Benadryl, I will sleep for 15 hours straight. But I do take Singulair. It does the opposite to my son. It wires him up.
Usually any medicine that comes along, if it's supposed to do this and my wife takes it, it'll do exactly the opposite.
Some people are that way. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's see what we got going on up here. We have a birthday for Miss Ashley Luckadoo today, so everybody wish Miss Ashley a happy birthday. I don't see any anniversaries today on any of the calendars. I know tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m., Pilgrim Way Baptist Church is having 7 something for the cross. 7 signs of the cross, maybe. And it's expected to be a great service there at Pilgrim Way Baptist Church. It's just a Good Friday service. And there's people coming. I met someone in Marion that said they're coming down for this tomorrow. So there's people coming from all around. And then on Sunday, Piney Knob Baptist Church is having their Easter sunrise service at 7 a.m. And they invite everyone. They're welcome to come out. There will also be a breakfast. I think they're having the service, then Sunday school, and then breakfast. And that's all I see for right now. We're going to just enjoy the day.
That's right. Get out and enjoy the day, make the best of it, and look forward to the weekend.
Hope you start feeling better, Tina.
Yep, hope you get to feeling better, Tina, and nothing else.
Thank you. I don't really feel bad. I just feel I had to take a hot washcloth to my eyes this morning. And just a little, my voice is a little crackly, I think, but I feel okay.
All right.
But thank you for that. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you, and stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Tina. We'll talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from Shingle Hollow. Brenda Kelly, we're heading your way.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
And we're going to have a real big dinner Sunday.
Oh, yeah. You having a big dinner over at church? Is that what you were saying, Brenda?
No, at my house.
Oh, at your house. Oh, give us the address. We coming. I got to be there.
225 Running Creek Drive.
I'll be there. Set a place at the table for me and 2 others.
Okay.
My wife and son will be with me.
You have to bring a pecan pie.
All your youngins coming in.
Well, all my youngins are here anyway, but they'll be here. Yeah. Well, except for one, she has to work, so that's not good.
Having all the good stuff that I can't eat. That don't need.
We're going to have baked ham. We're going to have baked ham and turkey, macaroni and cheese, creamed potatoes, green beans with potatoes on it. We're going to have some desserts, and we'll have tea and drinks, and shortly there's something in there that you could eat. You could eat
well,
green beans.
You said pecan pie, and that's about all I want.
I said you had to bring that.
Oh. I knew there was a catch somewhere.
Hey, well, that's worth it. If all we have to do is bring a pecan pie, I'll do
I'd
it.
probably sacrifice a pecan pie.
We're going to have deviled eggs.
Oh, are you putting mayonnaise in there?
No. I don't. You know I don't eat mayonnaise.
That's why I said that.
No, I put mustard and sour cream.
No mayonnaise, huh?
No, my son was going to make some kind of sandwich the other day, and he was in there looking in the. He said, "Where's the mayonnaise?" I said, "You won't find it in there because I don't buy it." But anyway, Duke's mayonnaise is on sale this week at Food Line. I've seen that in their little advertisement.
Hey, look there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I've got 62 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays and anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, Friday, April the 7th at the Union Mills Learning Center, 6 p.m., chicken sandwich meal. The cost is $6. 7 p.m., Homegrown Band will open the music program for Jordan River Band from South Carolina. There's no admission, but they have a tip jar available for the bands. And then sunrise service at the Park City Church of the Nazarene at 7 a.m., April the 9th, which is Easter Sunday. And so far, that's all I got going on that I know of. So.
All right, Brenda. Well, we're going to move on. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you again on Good Friday.
Catch you later.
Thanks, Brenda. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Brenda Kelly with that report from the Union Mills fire there. It sounds like she's going to have a big blowout. That's all I can think of, man. I'd go eat up there. You'd be in hog heaven for about 4 days. Well, if you want something good to eat today, you can go over by the Drop-Ins food store over in Bostic. Drop in every day to the Drop-In in Bostic, located on the Bostic Sunshine Highway. They're just a small hometown grocery store with a whole lot of deals and good food. Enjoy the deli with the delicious Major Lee's chicken. Also, check out the potato wedges back there. Potato wedges and mayonnaise, boy, that's a good meal right there.
Sorry, Brenda.
Plus the hot and fresh Hunt Brothers Pizza, that's good. Stop by the meat market into place and get those fresh cut steaks, pork chops, roast, and filet mignon. Didn't think I could say that, did you?
I know.
Wonder I didn't say filet mignon.
Oh, I love filet mignons.
They have a produce section with all the fresh fruits and vegetables. Get propane for the grills and grab a breakfast biscuit on your way to work or school. The deli is outstanding. The Drop-In food store and so much more. Bostic Sunshine Highway. Call 245-9053.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale, 828-287-9197.
With us on the phone, Luther Gillikin from the Ellenboro community. Luther, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great down here. Coffee's good, the biscuits are good, conversation. We're just having a good time.
That's right.
But it's quiet down here this morning, not a whole lot. Everybody's just trying to get their gas and get on out to work. Fire department, they had two medical calls and one illegal burn. Other than that, they're quiet. Nothing going on with them this morning. So you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, thanks so much. We'll see you then.
All right, take care now.
Thanks, bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. 750 Granny Bees. Well, we talk about Granny Bees a lot, but have you ever actually been over there? Well, if not, here's your invitation. Go by Granny Bees and talk to them. Get some food. They've got those delicious donuts, orange twist, Long John's, cream-filled donuts, or just a traditional glazed donut. During lunch, you can also enjoy a delicious fresh sub sandwich, or if you don't want the bread, you can get that on a salad. That sounds like a good deal to me. That's a keto meal right there. For birthdays, showers, or any occasions, call on Granny Bees for their delicious cakes or petit fours. Open Tuesday through Friday 9 until 7. Saturday, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. They're closed Mondays and Wednesdays, and you can give them a call at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. That's Granny Bees. Folks, if you're having a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We're going to put all those names into a drawing, and the winner will receive a cupcake, courtesy of Whistle Stop Bakery over in Ballston. Birthdays and anniversaries coming up in just a few minutes. Let's hear from our good buddy Earl Pitts. How about that?
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to dig up Houdini, crack open his coffin, and go, where'd he go? You know, in this world, when you think of stone-cold genius, you think of names like, Alfred Einstein, Thomas Alva Edison, the dude that talks with a computer, you know. But after this commentating, you're gonna want to add one name. That'd be Earl Pitts. See, because I have come to a solution here. It's a solution for the Social Security crisis. That's right. When it comes to tough economical problems and a brilliant plan, that Alan Greenspan can eat my shorts. And I got this idea. I'm watching that Tusami thing on TV. And people on there saying Uncle Sam got to give money. Uncle Sam got to save these poor people. Well, old Uncle Sam gave money. You know who gave more money? The American people. That's right. By ourselves. That's you and me sending tens and 20s to people we never knew before, halfway around the world, just because we wanted to help. Now think about this. Why can't we do that for old people here? Instead of having them lying weasels in Washington beat this thing to death for the next 4 years, just turn it over to the American people. We'll take care of it. Like they got them telethons all over TV. Big-hearted American patriots crack open their wallets, send in money all the time. What if you had a telethon for old people? Think about it. Most people watching them shows for them telethons for diseases, most people ain't going to get them diseases they're fighting there. But everybody's going to get old. So we'd all have a dog in that fight. See, what we could do, we get that little pork chop Sally Struthers on the TV, see? And she'd be sitting there in Florida next to a shuffleboard court. You got a bunch of old people in the back there laughing, having a good time. And Sally would tell you that just for $1 a day, you can adopt an old fart. Just one single $1 a day, and you can keep your old-timer in oatmeal and instant lottery tickets. Then every couple of months, you'd get a letter and a picture of your senior citizen. It'd be beautiful. I'd probably cry. Wake up, America! You want to save a Social Security mess? Don't look to them stooges in Washington. That's like a deaf leading the blind. No, sir. We'll pony up and take care of ourselves. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Pitts off.
Everybody, Earl Pitts right there. That's a good way to take care of the old people in our country right there. I like it. Earl Pitts comes up with some good ideas every now and then. You can hear him daily on our morning show. Earl Pitts right here. All right, here we go, boys. Are you ready?
Happy birthday.
I'd like to say happy birthday today to Earl Crowder, old buddy of mine, Earl, 81 today, former Santa Claus in downtown Forest City. Had the pleasure of working with Earl over at Transit. What a great guy. Earl, happy birthday, sir. Hope you have many, many more. Andrew Glosson, 12 years old from Ellenboro, and Linda Wages from Rutherfordton, also celebrating a birthday today. We'll have a drawing, and we'll pick a winner for the cupcake, courtesy of Whistle Stop Bakery, coming up in just a few moments.